Yo,
What's going on? Episode 2 in this bitch.
episode 2. Uh, yeah, we're just jumping into it. Episode 2. Hopefully we got some better lighting.
Yeah, we're trying.
We're trying to fix it. This camera quality is not the best. We're trying to fix it. We're gonna get new equipment hopefully soon.
Yeah, episode 3 should be different.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna hop right into it. So, we actually made a list this time. We're gonna see how this goes, how the fans view it.
Yeah, we'll see if
We
we
got
need
we
a
got
list or
some
not.
we got some pretty good reception on the last video. We got some good comments, some helpful comments that made or that would help us out, and people that wanted us like just helpful tips, basically. Just helpful tips, yeah. Honestly,
Yes,
we
sir.
needed it. It was our first time we freestyled this, so
Yeah, literally just got to talking.
yeah. So
Just
basically, this
no ideas. Just went to off the dome 50 minutes.
this is kind of the same thing, but we just kind of like wrote down what we wanted to talk about. So
We also wrote this shit down in like 5 minutes. But
yeah, so we're just gonna
fuck.
go into it, see how it goes again. So all right, so first off, we want to talk about
The man.
the man, the myth, the legend, high value male. Cause we some high value males out here.
Of course, always.
Always. Andrew Tate. What are your opinions about him?
Shit. Some of the shit he be saying is not cap, and I do respect the females for admitting it, but some of the shit I think he just says for views. Like, some of the shit be out of pocket, I'll admit that.
I agree. Some of the shit he says obviously is not correct, but I definitely agree with not most of it, but mostly he is speaking facts, even though a lot of people would not agree with me. If you really listen to him, what he's saying, not just taking it from like a standpoint of if you're a man or you're a woman or you're sexist or not.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
We gotta redo the whole pod. Low key, our start was pretty trash.
Alright.
We know,
So,
we
no,
can't.
no, no, no.
We know, we can't.
No, we gotta include that. Alright, I just got a phone call on my laptop. It was a toll-free call. Obviously, I declined it because I don't accept
Fucking scammers.
calls from scammers.
I'm pissed.
So Andrew Tate,
Shit. Like, yeah, some of the shit, like, it definitely be for views, but, like, I don't know. If you look at it from a certain perspective, I think he be telling the truth in his ways, but, like, I think he just goes about it the harshest way, so it's, like, hard
he
to,
just
like,
be speaking some real shit. Like it's what people don't want to hear, but it's the truth.
yeah, like,
It's what I feel like.
it's
at
hard
least.
to, like, take him serious because of how harsh he goes about it, so you're gonna, like, take offense to it, but, like, some of the shit be real, but some of the shit even he probably knows.
I don't
he's
know. I
capping.
feel like
Like, it definitely depends on what he says for me to agree
He-
with him. I can't agree with I'm not one of them.
No, yeah, I don't
fucking
agree.
Dick
I don't.
riders.
I don't agree with everything he says, but I feel like people just take shit out of proportion. Basically, it's like he says shit that people don't want to hear, basically, and like that's why they disagree with him. Like he says the shit that people don't want to listen to or don't want to hear at all, and that's why they don't like him. And like, bro, but I feel like they need to hear that sometimes.
Yeah, depending on the situation for sure, yeah. You think he gonna box any of them motherfuckers?
I really hope he boxes Jake Paul because I know he's a four-time kickboxing champion, but that's different from like regular boxing, which Jake Paul is into. But I don't know.
It involves boxing, so you never know.
He said he's kind of old for that, but I don't know. It could go either way, honestly. I made a bet with Caleb, and if they ever did decide to fight, I put my money on Andrew Tate.
Yeah, like, but I do feel like if Andrew Tate loses, he loses like
A lot of clout.
He might have to disappear, bro. He loses all of his.
If he loses that, but
because he acts like he runs the world, like he whooping anybody to ever.
If he does lose that, I think he's gonna lose a lot of clout.
It's gonna humble him though, massively.
Yeah, for sure. But I think it might be, if he does lose, it's gonna be like staged or something. I think most of the Jake Paul fights are kind of staged, honestly.
Even if they're not, Andrew Tate might try to go along with that. Might try to say I took a bag to fall.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope both of them lose in their own ways. Like I hope Andrew Tate gets humbled a little bit, but at the same time, Jake Paul annoying as fuck. So I don't know. Depends.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna happen though, because it's too big of a risk for Andrew Tate.
So this man right here
almost died this week.
He self-diagnosed himself with death. He threw up. Like what was it, like a week ago?
Monday.
Yeah, basically a week ago.
No, like 4 or 5 days.
4 or 5 days, yeah. 4 or 5 days ago, he threw up. He sent the Snapchat into the group chat, and it was basically all blood. And he was so scared for his life. He was like, bro, what does this mean? He said, why am I throwing up blood right now? I'm terrifying. I'm a young person. I should be healthy right now. I was like, man, you gotta quit drinking. You gotta quit vaping. You gotta just get your life on track. But he don't want to listen.
So that's not what it was.
Give your perspective on it, then.
My theory on what it was, I'm going to the doctor tomorrow, by the way. I just had to do this podcast, otherwise I would have went today. But.
Oh, and he also said, like, I don't care, I got to do this podcast. I just started a podcast, I'm going to live forever.
That's mind over matter, but that's me being stupid. But my theory is, alright, so last weekend, I went on Thursday, Friday, Saturday bender, like a lot of drinking, but for some reason I haven't been, for the last month, I've been eating one meal a day, being pretty stupid, but just because I sleep all day, I don't know, just being dumb. But, so the first day, I didn't eat at all. I think I ate, a bag of chips, a cheap ass 50-cent bag of chips. So I ate that.
Ain't no way.
Then I drank who knows? We probably drink at least 10 mixed drinks when we go out drinking, both of us at least. Then the second day I ate.
That's not even counting the pregame.
Exactly. And then the second day I ate a singular quarter pounder, and that's it. Drank hella then. And then the third day, I don't know, I ate something, but it was also one meal, a very small meal. And I didn't know that's really bad. The third day, I probably drank the most. We went to Marcy's in Racine, and I came there with $28, just planning to drink a little bit, but I decided to play blackjack with it. Probably came up $500, just buying everybody shots, fucking giving away money to people.
Never wants to put money in his pocket, ever.
Hey, I still left with over $100.
Bro, I was just gonna ask, did I drive back from Ricky's?
No.
How do we get back?
I also walked, but I don't know how you got it. Oh, I picked you up when I was sobered up.
So my car's still there?
Yes.
We gotta go get that shit.
This man don't even know what happened. He got too drunk per usual.
Maker's Mark, my favorite alcohol, and it gets me in my mode. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't blacked out in a long time, so.
I didn't black out, but
you don't even know how you got home.
I don't think it was a blackout though. It was like just like a chill kind of.
Yeah, but anyways, I didn't know how unhealthy it was for you to like. I thought it just, and this is me being stupid, but I thought you just get more drunk if you don't eat. Because I've heard people say, like, I'm not going to eat so I get more drunk. I wasn't doing that intentionally. I don't know, like, haven't been that hungry, I don't know what it is. Something in my mind, I don't know. But, like, I wasn't doing that intentionally, but then, shit, after that, never again. Been eating multiple meals. Like, shit, I'm not throwing up blood again, bro. I'm too young to fucking die. Like, my friend convinced me I'm eternally bleeding. I'm gonna go to the hospital tomorrow. I'm obviously fine. I drank tonight. Like, obviously.
Yeah, our friend, he's studying pre-med. So he's studying to be a doctor. So obviously he knows about like a lot of about that. So he was basically suggesting what his diagnosis was and what he should do, the next steps to take, and this man don't want to listen.
I'm fine.
Just kept drinking, and I don't know. It's whatever. I mean,
yeah, I could have.
You only live once, right?
I could have missed week 2 of the pod. I had to put on for y'all. It couldn't be a solo pod. That was cousins talk. If there's one cousin, that might happen. You know, it's definitely possible to happen.
You never know. You know.
I'm not saying because I'm dead, but it might happen where somebody just can't show up for the Friday podcast or Friday morning podcast. But I wasn't gonna let it happen on episode 2. That's gonna be way later.
Yeah, it has to happen. Damn near like episode like 6 or 7 probably.
And trust me, I'm fine. I drank hella tonight.
And we were supposed to have a guest tonight, but I think they all just like went home, or I don't know what happened. Honestly, I don't know what happened to them. They just vanished.
Shit, they got way too drunk, bro.
Everyone got way too drunk tonight.
People can't hold their liquor, bro. When I did throw
Thursdays are the new Fridays.
By the way, when I did throw up that blood, it wasn't like the night of me drinking or anything. Alright, so I drank Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So then Sunday and Monday I didn't drink. Then about like 10 p.m. on Monday, wasn't still feeling hungover. Wasn't feeling any effects. Just ate some chicken tenders. Ate some chicken tenders, and then I don't know, like I threw up, but it felt different than a normal like throw up. And then I just look at it, it's all red, just straight blood. Like I flushed it, threw up again, straight blood.
And didn't you say that shit felt different, like from like regular throw up?
Yeah, like it felt like something else was coming out of me, and I took a picture. I was like, "Am I dying?" And then they were like, "You need to go to the ER right now." And I was like, I mean, I threw up blood a couple of years ago, but like a very small amount, nothing like that. So that shit.
And you rallied.
Yeah. A couple of years ago when I did that, I didn't even know it was.
If you guys don't know, the term rally is when you like throw up. Basically, you get back on your feet and you keep drinking. Like that's a rally. Like
yeah,
you keep going.
But I don't even remember a couple of years ago. Like they just told me I kept drinking. No, everybody thought it was normal. Well, not really, because we took pictures. But like, I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the doctor tomorrow, but I just couldn't miss the pod. So I probably should have went earlier in the week, but I had some shit to figure out. I had an interview. I had some homework. Like, going tomorrow though. So shit. If I'm not here next week,
you know why?
Might be dead.
All right. What are your feelings on cruise ships?
Like a cruise?
Yeah. I honestly, I wouldn't go on a cruise ship because I'd be too afraid, honestly. That shit could sink at any minute.
Fuck that! I'm going, bro. That's the once in a lifetime
experience. If you're stuck in the middle of the ocean, what are you gonna do?
I mean, yeah, but there's always a chance. That's like flying, bro. Like.
No, I'm more secure with flying because I've flown more. But obviously, I see your point. Like cruise ships, like if you do it more often, obviously you're gonna feel more safer. But
yeah, I used to consider working on one, but shit, I don't want to leave everybody. Like that's hard for me. Like I like being around people I know. Like obviously I meet new people, but shit, I can always go on cruises, just experience it that way. But yeah, I would love to go on a cruise. Like that's been one of those Bahamas cruises where you go from like you go to like 5 different places all in that area. Like that shit would be crack. They got
What-
like basketball courts,
What if
bars.
you go? What if you go on a cruise to the fucking what is it called? The Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, that would be crack.
That would be cracking. Where you'd be lost forever.
Fuck it.
What do you mean?
Bro, these people gotta stop fucking.
Dude, no, it's I don't know. I just don't feel safe. Like my only option being in the middle of fucking in the middle of the sea. You know,
Yeah, that shit is.
or
scary.
ocean, whatever. It's like, and then your only option is like a raft they got or something. Like, dude, no, I couldn't put my trust in that honestly.
Yeah, I don't.
It'd be crazy just like thinking about it.
Shit, I've gone like swimming in the ocean with the sharks and shit. Like, yeah, that shit is definitely terrifying. But
Where at?
when I was in Jamaica
Okay.
and in Mexico, but yeah, like that shit is. It's a once like it's
It's definitely an
it's
experience.
a thing you should experience.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
no, for sure. It's just that I don't know. It'd be a scary thought just doing that, you know. I don't know. That's just my feelings on it.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I low key hope I go on a cruise.
I would
Sometime
like
next year.
like to go on a cruise ship. Like I heard they go there for like, or when they go on cruise ships, like people go there for like months, and then they just go around the whole like world basically, and then come back to their original
That would be
destination.
fun as long as I got someone to do it with. But you seen on
Who you
Twitter?
thinking?
Shut anybody. But I'm gonna know whoever want to go.
No specifics, just anybody.
But you saw on Twitter, bro, there was a cruise ship fight that went on to like 10 fights, and the Navy,
Yeah, I
Navy
did see
SEALs
that.
had
I did
10
see that.
flights. My bad,
Yeah.
but the Navy SEALs had to break it up or something.
I was gonna say the only way I would feel safe is, I don't know if you've seen this, but there was a video of the British Marines that had like a jetpack basically that ran on
For real?
water, and like so they like there was a tube that went into the water, right?
Mhm.
And like they would fly with the water pressure basically. Like that's the only way I'd feel safe, honestly. Like if I had some source of getting out of there basically.
Yeah, shit. I trust it, bro. Everybody go on cruises.
I don't know if you know,
You don't be hearing about that shit sinking to a. It's not the fucking
Titanic.
days.
Yeah. I don't know if you ever
No offense to those people.
I don't know if you ever heard of Goku's technique. It's called instant transmission.
Nah, I never watched that shit really.
It's like
what the?
he just like basically focuses on somebody's energy, and then he can teleport there basically. So like that'd be a cool technique to have, just because like you could get anywhere whenever you want,
Facts.
and like if you were in a dire situation, you could just basically just transport to wherever you want, and not be, like get out of that situation right away.
Yeah, that would be crazy, but that's why that shit in movies, shows, whatever the fuck
Yeah.
it is.
No, yeah, a lot of shit in shows. I wish I had them same powers or same techniques.
Maybe in some alternate universe.
Yeah, hopefully. All right. Cheating girls.
You can go first.
Cheating girls. I don't know.
It's happened to all of us. We'll
Definitely
say that.
happened to all of us.
If you say it didn't happen, you either lived a perfect life or you're most likely
You're
you're
lying.
capping.
Yeah. Cheating girls. What I'm gonna say about it is, I don't know. I don't know why they do it. They obviously find someone more attractive, or they just get bored, or
I don't know.
They
And I
fight.
wouldn't say it's every girl. Not every girl's
no,
a
yeah,
cheater.
not
Yeah.
every girl, but there are
A good amount.
many.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are many girls like that, and I don't know. I don't know what makes them go to that decision. Um, I really don't believe in cheating. It's like if you're gonna cheat, why don't you just break up with someone and just do your own thing? You know?
Exactly. You might as well just make the person a fucking sneaky link.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point?
For myself, I could say I've never cheated before,
Me as well.
and
Maybe in fucking like middle school, but I'm not. That's like 10 years ago.
middle school.
I'm not even counting those relations. Like, I don't even know the people's names I dated in middle school damn near. So.
I wouldn't even count that, honestly.
Yeah, like, that's different. But, like, at once you hit, like, 10th, 11th grade and you cheated, yeah, that's different. Like, especially people now that are, like, grown still. I know plenty of cheaters. And I don't know. Like, even if they're, like, my friends and the girl's cheating, like, shit, like, I lose respect. Like, I might look the other way, but, like, I'm like, bro, like, it's a cold world. Like,
It is a cold world out here. I don't know. Personally, myself, I wouldn't cheat. I never cheated. In the future, I would never cheat. I don't see a point in it, honestly.
would you, would you link up with somebody that's in a relationship?
See, that's where my thing varies. Like, if a girl is willing to cheat,
You won't let her?
I would let her, but like, I don't understand why. Like, so say a girl cheats, right?
Yeah.
And the guy gets mad at you.
Oh yeah,
I don't understand. I don't
See,
understand.
I might not go for a girl.
No. Listen.
No, yeah, I got you.
I don't understand why the guy gets mad at you. Like, dude, it's you don't have to take your problem with me, man. Like, get your girl first of all. Like, why is she cheating in the first place? You know.
Especially when the dude don't even know sometimes. Like.
Well, that's a different story. Like, if the guy don't know and he finds out, I kind of see why his reaction is that. But like, still, it's like you gotta deal with that with your own girl. You know, like.
Yeah.
Confront her. Like, why is she cheating? First of all.
Yeah, I don't know if I would go for somebody with well, I definitely wouldn't get into a relationship like, alright, you know how this is the dumbest shit in my opinion. Alright, so let's say a girl is dating Omar, and then I steal her from Omar, and then I date her. I'm dumb as fuck, because then somebody else she's one of those easily taken, like, girls, like.
And I would never hop on a girl that's cheated before, because obviously I feel, this is my feelings on it, like, if she cheats once, she's obviously going to cheat again.
Yeah, like, and people can change, but like, that's a hard thing. Like, people that forgive their significant others for cheating, that's different, because there's a reason they cheated, and they're probably going to do that again. Like, no matter your big talks, your big this, like, yes, relationships can change for the good, but like, cheating is a totally different scenario than if you had a minor issue, even major issues. But like, when she went to cheating, she saw that like there was nothing left to you. She'd rather have somebody else, and like, what makes her say she won't do that again?
Exactly.
I don't know.
I'm a big believer in once a hoe, always a hoe.
Yeah, like, also,
they can't. I don't think they can change, honestly. Like,
I mean,
I've
seen
change,
some change, but it's very rare. I would say that, like,
rare.
Some have changed for the good. Like, they'll be like, they'll have hella bodies, but they'll get into a relationship and they'll really be loyal to the man. Like, maybe that's what they needed the whole time, was a good person, but shit, I don't know. They're just living their life, I guess. So.
What do you think of what Andrew Tate said? He said, if all women walked around with their body count on their forehead, the world would be a bunch of less problems. Shit. I think that's true, honestly.
In a way, that's true. Like, yeah, like, maybe I would give a girl a chance, like, with a decent amount of bodies, but like, shit, if the girl, let's say I'm out here with however many bodies I got, not all that many, but and they got 100 and something, I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
I'm not looking your way. Y'all can take offense
20.
to that, whoever's on here, but 100 triple digits, I'm sorry.
Double
like,
digits.
No, I mean if it's the lower
So
tier,
say,
like
say,
10, 11.
all right. So say you go to like a bar or a club or whatever, and you see a girl like on her forehead, she got 1, right, for one body, and then you see another girl, and she got 20. Like, who are you gonna go for? The girl with one body, right?
I guess, but it does depend on the person.
She's way more innocent, basically. Like,
But
I mean,
she
that's what men
she
like.
could be a very.
Men are attracted to that, basically, like
But I
the
do agree,
innocence
men are
of a woman.
attracted to girls that like you don't think are gonna just be out here going for, but like everybody hasn't had.
But like there are times like where you just want a quick like a little smash and grab, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't call it that, but
yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a little quickie. I don't know.
But I mean, the lower tier double digits, like not like I don't know, like I feel straight going for that. But when it hits like 30 something, 25, like come on, bro, y'all.
Yeah, what are y'all doing?
But I mean, I don't judge. Maybe y'all turn into good people later, but like y'all were hoeing at one point.
Y'all sinning, which leads us to our next topic of discussion: the 3 unforgivable sins.
Fuck, what are they again?
They were suicide. What were the other 2? It was suicide.
Might have came a little unprepared on this topic.
No, it was suicide. It was
fucking like something about the
defamation of God, and then what was the third one? Fuck, what was it? I can't even check TikTok for that one, but
whatever. We'll start with the first one, suicide, because that's
suicide.
The deepest. That was the deepest one for sure.
Yeah, I think suicide. I mean, I get why people do it, but I kind of think it is kind of selfish, honestly.
Yeah, and
because you're just taking your life away. Like, you're not caring about the people that care about you. You're first of all, you don't think about like the funeral cost. You don't care about the people that are gonna care about you. And
I mean, I wouldn't say like fuck the money when it comes to that shit, but yeah, the people that care about you and stuff, like, and I hate, like, I mean, RIP to anybody who's done it, and like, I wish they would have talked.
Oh yeah.
I wish they would have talked to people and stuff, but like, it's hard, like. It's hard to like not get mad when people like they do that and they haven't even talked to no one. But I have learned, like, I used to study into that shit, and I have learned, like, when they do that, it's like that's their only option. Like, they feel like that's their literal only. Like, they're not.
Yeah, and
they don't even think they could try nothing else. So it is sad, like, for sure.
It sucks that they feel that way. Like, it's their only option. Like, you got so many other options. Like, dude. And most of the time, this it's just like they need to talk to somebody.
Yes, bro. Or like, yeah, like literally, like, and there's like many reasons. Like, shit, I've not any time recently, but like I've like thought about doing it in the past, but I realized like just like
all the people you will leave behind, like all the people that would be affected.
And people, yeah, that, and I always think to myself like. Even now when I'm really sad, like, I'll never think about, like, killing my, like, sometimes I'll be going through it recently, but, like, I'll never think about killing myself, but I think, like, yes, I'm very sad, like, and I can never control that, like, but to, like, stop me from ever, like, having those type of thoughts, like, people have been through way worse. There's people, like, that have seen their parents get killed in front of them, anything, like, there's people that don't have families, that went through way tougher shit than I've been through, like, but that's just not how life works, like you're still gonna get real sad about some shit no matter if people got it worse, but that's just why I couldn't, like, commit suicide, like.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do it, honestly, like, I just think about the people that would be grieving, basically, like, I basically couldn't do it. So, the 3
like, I'm my mom and my dad's only child, like.
Oh, it was blasphemy of the Holy Spirit, Suicide, and then Mark of the Beast.
Oh yeah, the third one could get as deep too, but
Mark of the Beast. I think that shit is coming soon. Like, basically, it's like I
you
don't
gotta
know.
explain what it is though.
Yeah. So like, basically, like Sam's Club. You know, you gotta have a car to get in there, right?
Yeah.
So basically, it's like you get a chip or something inside your body, and it's like that's gonna be the way to get into like places like go grocery shopping or like get into clubs or parties or whatever. Like I don't know, it's crazy to think about. Like
Yeah, and if you don't have that, you're gonna be like homeless, can't get shit.
Yeah, you won't be able to like basically live off of nothing.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not getting it.
I wouldn't do it honestly.
I'm becoming a criminal. I'm stealing my food.
It's like the Neuralink that Elon Musk is doing. Like every human is gonna be like basically advanced. Like they don't even have to think no more. It's like everything's gonna pop into their head.
And are you really gonna have your own thoughts though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like everyone's gonna become so advanced. Like what makes someone special at that point? You know?
Exactly. When everybody's the same, like no one stands out. Like,
yeah.
That's strange.
I don't know. I don't like that idea. Like I rather keep everyone like with their own intelligence. Like have people stand out for their own intelligence. You know?
Yes, sir. For sure. Like, yeah, that's what makes people special. Like, people that fucking took the time to learn. When you just put a chip in your brain and pay it because you're rich as fuck.
Yeah, and that's what's gonna be
money
runs the world. Yep, but that's gonna be like the first people that are gonna get it, like the rich, and they're gonna have everything to their mind, and I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see how it's gonna turn out. But I don't think it'd be a good a good turning point in humanity, basically.
Yeah, no, it would fuck shit up for sure, and it could happen in our lifetime. I don't. No,
it definitely could. It definitely could.
Maybe people that don't believe might get that shit, but shit, I'm not putting that shit in my
life. And I have seen people that like wanted that, like the Neuralink, but like I mean they can't afford it obviously, and it's just crazy. Like, I can see the reasons why they want it, but like I feel like the government would know everything you're thinking of. Like you'd have no control at that point.
Yeah, if that shit can't be tracked, they might say that, but just like our phones, I guarantee if they wanted to.
No, yeah. Our phones are definitely tracked right now. Like, they know what we're doing. They know where we're at. They know what we're fucking talking about. They know everything. Like, our phones are basically like already is that, but like I don't know if you've seen the podcast with Kyle or the Nug Boys. They said the Neuralink is basically like they have that shit 24/7. Like they have data on you 24/7, but like with your phone, it's like you can put it down, but you can still have like a real conversation with somebody. They won't notice that.
Well, you say that, but I swear I can say like I can start talking about fucking.
Oh yeah.
Some shit, and I swear it pops up.
It pops up on your phone, yeah.
Bro, like that shit scares the fuck out of me.
I'm saying,
but
like,
no, I see what you're saying.
At least like you can put your phone down, and like have a conversation with somebody, even though your phone still listens. Like you can still have that conversation with somebody, like some real shit by yourself, right? Yeah. But with the Neuralink, it's like they're gonna know exactly what you're saying. Like they're gonna know your thoughts. And I don't know, that's just kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, for sure. But let's get to the next topic.
Next topic, OnlyFans. What do you think about OnlyFans?
Shit. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't really like.
Maybe I would not like.
This is personally though. I'm not judging.
Yeah. Like I'm not judging.
I'm not judging people that do it. Like. Get your money, like.
I wouldn't like my girl personally to have an OnlyFans.
Yeah, I just feel like there's like there's thousands, millions of ways to get money. Why do we gotta show off?
I think
My
OnlyFans
woman's.
kind of, in a way, kind of ruins society. Honestly, it's like I don't know. It like made. I know it made a lot of women money. Like Bella Thorne, I don't know if you've seen that. She made like $1 million like a day.
Damn.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Like I don't know, it's crazy, but like I would not want my girl on OnlyFans just because like why is she sharing herself with other people? I feel like my girl should only share herself with me.
Yeah, I do agree. I've also, a lot of people probably haven't. I mean, have, but I've also never bought OnlyFans. I just don't see the point. Porn is free. Why are you paying people money? But that's guys. Like we
Some
can
horny
be very
bastard shit.
stupid and like. I just
Sometimes
don't
guys
understand.
get fucking drunk, they get horny, and I don't know, out of the blue they just buy some OnlyFans and
Shit, sober too. I know people that are subscribing to like 10 people. Like, what are you doing?
I mean, I can see why if it's like a person that you know, like you kind of want to see that shit. Like if it's a person from like your hometown that you know, or it's like a person that
I
you
guess,
knew
but
in
just
school or
hit
something.
them up. Try to get on there. Don't. Why you
No,
gotta
yeah, and I
pay?
understand that, but I mean, obviously, if that's an option and you want to pursue that,
I mean,
you
if
could do
you're already
that.
gonna pay them money, you might as well just try to get on there at least.
Yeah, and the thing I seen a lot of women argue is that like they're like trying to make it positive, like yeah, OnlyFans is for making money and something like all right, but like at that point, where do you draw the line? You know, like why don't you sell yourself for like some fucking like some prostitution basically? Like I don't know. It's where do you draw the line basically?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, like I don't know. I wouldn't personally. I wouldn't want my girl doing it. Like some people might think different, but that's just me. Like, and I feel like a lot of people would agree, but also people disagree, and I don't judge them. But like, that's just me. Like, and I'm not wrong for thinking my opinion.
And feel free to do OnlyFans no matter what.
Yeah, like we're not hating. I'm definitely not saying don't do it. But
Yeah. If it's a come up for you,
get your money. Like,
yeah, get your money no matter what.
we're
But
in a whole recession.
yeah, and right now the cost of living is so high, so I see why that's an option. But like I haven't seen like a guy OnlyFans like take off, you know, like it's mostly women.
Yeah, I haven't heard of no one doing that shit.
Yeah, like I think it's kind of an advantage for women, and props to them because I mean, obviously there's gonna be guys that are always gonna want to see that shit, or always gonna want to buy it or something.
Oh yeah, especially them motherfuckers that can't get no girls.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Speaking of that, speaking of OnlyFans, it is an investment in time, investment in money.
Yeah, some people do put like real hard thoughts into like what they're exactly gonna do, but I don't know. Again, I've never actually seen anyone's OnlyFans, but I just heard about it and like it's a good.
You never
It's a
have?
good No, I've never seen anyone.
I've indulged in a little bit of OnlyFans, yeah, I have. Just to see what it's about, just to, I don't know, but I never bought one or nothing, like.
I just don't see why.
No, yeah, like you were saying, porn is free, like, I don't know why you would buy one. But, I mean, I get why, like.
If you want to really see
If
someone
you want
specific.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to see someone specific, I mean, that'd be an option if they are doing it. But yeah, like speaking about that, investing your time. Have you been investing in anything else?
Shit. I mean, yeah, like I've been trying to work out more, but I still gotta like make that a daily habit. And like about to start work. Oh, school. Now that's where I invest most of my time. That shit is kind of hard, but I do online school, so you could cheat a little bit, a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
it.
a lot of it. Yeah.
But I feel like you don't learn as much. So I think next semester, like, think I'm about to go. Maybe might do a little online, but I think I'm about to go in person
No,
because
yeah. Whenever I
I don't
have
want to pay to like. I know it's not all about learning; it's about getting that job. But like, I still want to learn some shit because I noticed when I did go in person a couple years ago, I was actually learning like valuable info. We're high school. I feel like 80, 90% of the shit, you're never bringing that shit into the real world. Like, it's pointless, in my opinion. Ex- Especially the later years
no,
where
yeah.
you're fucking
I
doing
hate those.
trigonometry.
I hate those fucking classes that they make you take. It's like the prereq classes. Like you have to take them. Like for what, bro? There's not towards my major. There's not like towards nothing. Like you just have to take them for no reason at all. Like just to get your credits and like why, bro? Like I thought college was gonna be like specific to your major. You got to do this to get to your major, but like no, they make you take these classes just to get credits. Like it's some bullshit, you know. It's kind of a
I don't get
scam,
it.
especially them classes that fucking make you pay for your books, or they give you like quizzes or homework assignments on books that you have to pay for only. Like you can't do those assignments unless you pay for those books. Like that's some straight bullshit.
Yeah, I don't like. We're already paying for the class. The book should definitely be included.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know. I don't like that at all. Like I feel like that's kind of a little scam, and I can see why a lot of people say college is a scam.
Yeah, some people sadly they don't even know what they want to do after
And yeah,
college, or they don't know they can't get a job for a couple years.
and
What if you're so intelligent, have a great major, but you're just bad at interviews? That shit fucking yeah. You probably became a lot more knowledgeable, but like now you're like odds of getting a job because you're not the most socially like you're socially awkward or something. It's hard for you to like get that job like, and that shit sucks because you put all your money and time, 4, 6, even 2 years is a long time. Like
no, and I don't feel like people get into like their career path until like the third year, basically. Once they get finished with all those like prereq classes, and then into the third year, like they actually start learning about what they want to learn about, and I don't know. I feel like it should start in your first year, honestly,
it's hard. It's
because like
hard for people.
you shouldn't take classes that you don't, not that you don't need, but like that aren't important to your specific major. You know.
Yeah, like what's the point? Like we already took all that shit in high
And
school.
yeah, in high school, like what the fuck? I don't know.
4 years of it most of the time. Sometimes 3, but like most of the time 4 years of that shit.
Yeah. Um. What are your thoughts on baby daddies?
Shit. That shit is tough.
Yeah,
I mean,
I feel bad for the fathers, honestly. Sometimes because like sometimes there are women that just, or I wouldn't say that just get pregnant, but like they get pregnant with the guy's child, and then they leave him there, right, just to pay child support. I feel like guys should have an option to be like to have a financial abortion in a way. So like um say if a woman if a girl wanted to have like an abortion, right? That'd be her choice, obviously. But say if she wanted to keep it but the guy didn't want to, I feel like the guy should have a say also because it takes two to fucking tango. So the guy should also have a say like, well, I don't want to have the kid, and the girl says she does want to have the kid. Like, all right, they should have like an agreement. Like, all right, if the guy didn't want to have the kid, he shouldn't be fucking responsible to pay for child support if he said from the beginning he didn't want to have the kid.
Depends though. I feel like both. Like, like he did decide to none of her, but
I mean, but that was both of them though. Is what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but like I'm saying, like say the girl. All right, so like the guy wouldn't have no say if the girl wanted to keep the kid. Like he would have no say. Like he could say something, but he wouldn't basically have no say at all. Like the girl would be like, oh, okay, I take your opinion into consideration, but I'm still have the kid, and you're still gonna have to pay child support. Like that's kind of fucked up, I think.
yeah. Like it depends on the situation, I guess. Like everything's situational with that. But
Yeah,
I don't know. But when it comes to certain shit, like abortions are needed and the guys don't deserve shit. But it depends. Again, it's very situational. Like,
and then there's also a situation where like the guy wants to keep the kid, and then the girl just like, oh, I don't want to keep the kid, so she just aborts it, and like the guy has no say at all because it's her body, her choice, right?
yeah.
But
But I
like,
do agree with that. But yeah, I see what you're saying for
but
sure.
like, say if the girl wanted to keep it, but the guy didn't, like he's like, no, I'm not ready for a kid, like, but she's still gonna keep it, and like he's like, no, I told you I don't want to, and then he's still gonna have to pay child support for that. Like, there should be like something in place where like the guy shouldn't have to pay nothing if he didn't want to keep it, you know.
In a way,
And in the same way as like
but
women's
he's still a dad. Like you gotta pay it, bro.
no, I know, but I'm saying
But
like
they should be able to work that out.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, like if
instead of just
from
punishing.
the beginning,
Yeah.
like if the guy said he didn't want the kid, and then the woman kept it, like she knows the guy didn't want it, so he shouldn't pay child support. So if she wanted it and he didn't, she should be able to raise it by herself if she didn't want it, you know?
Mm, in a way, very situational. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a tough one. I'd like to hear y'all opinions on that one for sure.
Yeah, no, yeah. And it's very like you guys could choose either side. That's just my opinion on it, honestly. Like I feel like guys should have the same not authority, but like the same standards as women. I don't know. Cuz I mean, it took both of them to make that creation, so they should both get an equal say in it, I think.
Yeah, but then people, if it worked like that, then people gonna be just none and everybody
Well, yeah.
thinking that they
Well,
can just get away with it easily.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
But I
that,
mean, it's not just the guy's fault though. I'm saying.
no, yeah, I agree. Yeah,
I mean, the girl also like accepted it. Like she let. So the girl just let him fuck her or whatever. Like, no, she definitely was involved in that creation too. Like,
oh yeah,
but maybe there's some times where like, definitely some times where like, the guy nutted in a girl and she didn't know.
oh yeah, that shit.
That shit
It's poor.
happens, yeah. And like it's just an unexpected baby, you know. But yeah, and that's why a lot of people break up.
Next topic.
Oh yeah, that's our next topic. Breakups. You ever been in a breakup?
Yeah, I've been in many. Well, haven't been too many like real relationships. I'd say I've been in like 3, 4, but like
How'd you deal with your breakups?
shit, they're tough. Like they are tough to go through, and they do change you. Sometimes for the better, but sometimes for the worse. Depends how you take it. Depends
Oh yeah.
what you learn from it. But sometimes just like you get done so dirty, or from other people I know, like they get done extremely dirty. Like I don't know, like it's definitely a hard good thing to go through. Like love is real, but love does hurt
No,
a
yeah.
lot.
Breakups I could say they are tough. Like sometimes they come unexpected, and like you just gotta go through it. It's like you gotta keep living life. And
Yeah,
sometimes I don't know. You just kind of use that as motivation to better yourself. Honestly,
for
that's
sure.
how I see it. It's like once you go through a breakup, you just like use that to like better yourself. Like you see it as like a point in your life to like, okay, so this happened. All right, where can I go from here?
Yeah, and maybe you'll learn from the things that went wrong, or maybe there'll be a second
And
relationship.
then
You
yeah,
never
and then you
know.
use it in the next relationship. Like
Like
where did I
maybe
go
you could
wrong?
fix
Where
it.
did they go wrong? Like what did I do to like what could I do better?
And maybe you can fix it with the same person. Like maybe y'all just need time apart. Never know. Like doesn't always work out. So don't always believe in that. But like sometimes like y'all just need time apart. Y'all need to work on yourselves, and then y'all can learn to be together again. Like so I don't know. Breakups are tough because sometimes it's not a permanent breakup. Sometimes that you get done so dirty, it's obviously permanent. Like
Have you
it's crazy.
have you ever been friends with your ex? Like after the breakup?
Yeah, but I never like. It would be like a long ass time from there, and like where we never even got like we would never even think about getting back together type
Yeah.
shit. So
One
that
no
it's
yeah.
like set in stone, like we're done. But like we just learned to be cool or be friends.
One thing
Like,
about me, bro, is
but
like
this was like years ago where I became friends with the ex and shit. Like,
one thing about me is like for some
well,
reason I never been
yeah,
friends with my ex at all. I mean I wanted to like I'd said like we could be friends after this, and they agreed, but like like that shit goes. Like,
yeah, like y'all were friends for
you
a
want to
little
be
bit.
like you want to be nice after the breakup, but like it just never
Yeah, it
pans out.
depends. Like, I mean, yeah, I've actually had multiple, even back in the like relationships I don't really count. Like, I've also been friends with those in the future, but like, I've never like, I don't know, like, but those, yeah, it's, I don't know, breakups are confusing for sure.
No, yeah, but they're definitely a turning point in your life. Like you get to see like you kind of better yourself after it, I think.
Yeah, most of the time you do better yourself. Sometimes it's hard because like you don't even know what you need to work on because you get done so dirty. But most of the time, like it's you take time for
No,
yourself.
there's definitely like a stage where like you're kind of depressed for like a week,
Oh
but
yeah,
then you're
shit.
like,
Me, I'll be doing it longer.
but yeah, like you then you like, all right, I gotta get myself out this slump,
Yeah,
work on myself. Just where can I go from here, basically.
for sure. Like,
And just work on yourself,
and it doesn't mean just go from breakup to new relationship. Like,
No,
that's
yeah.
not the smartest decision
Yeah,
for sure.
no.
Especially if you still have feelings for your ex. Like,
Yeah, don't just hop in a new
yeah,
relationship like just because you want somebody there for you. Like no, it's not gonna work out. I don't think, at least.
and you're bogus if you still got feelings for your ex and you decide to talk or date
Or
someone
play
new.
play a female just
Like,
for the quick rush.
yeah, like shit, like yeah, if you got feelings for your ex and you date someone new, like you're like, I don't know, like that's bogus because the ex is still gonna be on your mind. Like that's why, like if I were to date somebody and I have feelings for my ex, I would be comparing them, and then like not gonna lie, I'd probably like break up with them if like something like if the sex is worse or not. It's obviously not about sex in relationships,
freeze?
but that's oh no.
What?
I
We're doing
don't
so
know if
good.
y'all can still hear us.
Wait, hold on.
You can pause it.
How?
The red button.